Shrewsbury is the next target, and obviously as you went to watch them on Monday in the FA Cup, what can we expect from a side that have had some decent results of late?
Yeah, they're very much the side that you would expect them to be based on 4 points from 4 games. Those were 4 tough games, away at Wigan, away at Sheffield United, home to Walsall, home to Gillingham, and they've been grinding points out, and you've got a lot of experience in their side. They're very rugged, very determined. They've got enough threat in there, and they're talking about their desperation to stay in this league. They're playing with that strength of character. They're well led, and they're going to be a tough nut to crack. But we know that at the moment we're playing very, very good football, and we know that over 14 games we've won 29 points. You take the points per game from that, and it's better than the top side's been earning. So we know where we're at in the form table. We believe we can get better. We believe that our rate of learning and improvement can be better than anyone else's, and if we keep improving from a position where we're top of the form league, we've got a great chance of achieving something. So it's up to us to keep our football going. It's up to us to keep playing better football, keep improving what we're doing, and that's where our focus is laying.
And you've spoken in programme notes previously about making sure that your home form is key in terms of making it a fortress, and 4 wins from 4 suggests that's going in the right direction as well.
Well, to win a title you have to win at home and win away. There's no ifs, buts or maybes, and especially after giving ourselves a little bit of an uphill struggle with the start that we had. So we know we've got to win at home and win away, but your home ground has to be a fortress. In any successful side, they can talk of their home ground as a fortress, and as it's starting to grow, the crowd is starting to understand the football we play. They're starting to appreciate the patience we show in our game, understand that sides will come and bank up and try and grind out results, as we saw Luton try to do last weekend. And you have to be patient, you have to be prepared to own the ball, you have to be prepared to suck sides out, you have to be prepared to wait, and you have to be prepared to then go with thrust at the right moments, pick your moments and go at the right moments. And I think the side's playing with a patience, playing with an intelligence, playing with a thrust, playing with a dynamism, not all the time, because there needs to be that intelligence in the way that you play. But the crowd is starting to understand it, and as they understand it and appreciate it, so their support of the players grows, and the players know the environment, they know the pitch, they know the way the ground works, and that's all part of the developing strength of our club at home.
And you're waiting the results of a scan on Jermaine Anderson at the moment, but you've not ruled him out for the weekend. John Taylor is another player that obviously came off, but as you say, I'd expect you'd want him to play against his former club, and he would want to play against his former club.
Well, in honesty, whoever you're playing, you want your best players on the pitch, and if you look at our best players on form at the moment, you'd have to say Taylor's one of them. He's been outstanding, and listen, everybody enjoys playing against their former club. It's the fans are going to appreciate him. The Shrewsbury fans are going to appreciate what John Taylor did for them, and I'm sure he's going to want to get out there and show where he's now at and how he's moved on and how he's progressed. He's been in outstanding form. He's making a real difference to games. But whether he makes it or whether he doesn't, we've got plenty in reserve at the moment. You look at Maddison and the way he's training, trying to force his way back in. When I arrived, everyone was talking about Marcus and saying, he's just been winning games single-handedly. And at the moment, the player who's been winning games single-handedly is fighting his way back into the side, showing a real team ethic and a steel and a determination as a character to work his way back in. So we've got some big players on the sidelines ready to take the shirts when they become available.
And just finally, a word on Ricardo Santos, because we've spoken at length about him before and how much he's impressed you, and his age, his physicality. When you come out of the team like he had to with his suspension, it's very hard sometimes to go again, but his performance against Luton last week showed that he is every bit of player that you expect him to be. Well,
we got a clean sheet last weekend, and the back 5 are all playing their part in that. Ben has been outstanding when he's been called upon. He's captaining the side with a quiet calm, a confidence. He's a strong leader in a very understated way. Bozzy, Rico at centre back have been immense. They've allowed the side to play with so much freedom, because the side knows that you've got that pace and that strength and that decision and that quality of defending behind it. It gives everyone the freedom to go forward. And the 2 fullbacks, the distances they cover are absolutely phenomenal. I mean, they're doing what I ask and getting in the opposition's box, and then you see them defending in ours. I dread to think the box-to-box runs they're making in the game. They're fit lads, they train really hard, they're getting better and better, both of them, both making a massive impact. And you look at them as a back 5 unit, and that's been the unit that's fairly consistently played now. They're really developing in strength, and hence, clean sheets have started to come.